Alright, welcome to the COVID-19 series of videos. This is Kata7, and I'm going to do just one specific thing in this video, and that's talk about what's called Katsugi Okedo playing. And first I'm going to talk about just a basic kind of technique for playing, and then I'm going to explain the crossover pattern that's most commonly used, which is basically a triplet. So first, got to understand what a triplet is and how it relates to a G beat. So I'm going to put my metronome on so that I can demonstrate this. So that being a downbeat click, right? If I'm playing a regular swing G, right, so-called swing G, right hand is the downbeat. Right hand is going to match the click. Okay, so that's your beat, right? Then the triplet, I'm going to accent. Okay, so you hear the difference between the triplet timing with the click and the downbeat swing G timing. Okay, when I was doing the swing G, each right hand was the click on the metronome. When I was doing the triplet, the click was alternating between my right hand and my left hand on the accent. Right, each accent being a click on the metronome. Okay, so you have to understand that first before you get into this basic Okedo kata. Alright, so let's talk about how do you practice Katsugi Okedo playing without a taiko, because that's what a lot of us are currently faced with. So I got myself a pillow. Pillow is roughly 20 inches wide, right? Which is about what my Okedo is, right? So 51 centimeters, 20 to 22 inches, usually the Katsugi Okedo dimension, right? And I don't have it around my neck, so the angle is obviously not exactly right, but it's good enough for practice. Okay, first thing, grip. There is the most traditional grip, I think, used by Japanese players, which is to grip the bachi between your thumb, your palm, and your index finger at the back of your hand, right? Putting it through your pinky and your ring finger for guidance, okay? That grip, right? And this takes some real getting used to, which is one of the reasons why I think this exercise is going to be worth people practicing if they want to get into this Katsugi playing. This takes some getting used to. Now, if you play Western snare drumming, it is very close to Western traditional grip. You just go over one finger. Why do you go over one finger? When you're hitting with the left hand on the back of the Okedo, you have to be able to get a lever action going in order to get a clean hit. Okay, so that's the reason for the grip. Okay, takes, as I said, takes some getting used to. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't really want to pinch too tightly down here, because you'll really make your fingers sore. Okay, you got to make sure you kind of keep it loose, right? You're just guiding the bachi with your pinky and ring finger. Okay, you're just keeping it in line. You're keeping the action of the bachi going in the right direction, but you're not really trying to squeeze it too much. Okay, all right. Right hand grip, just a normal shime daiko bachi grip. I could say it right. Okay, so let's go back to what I was just doing. If you're playing G, let's say on your Okedo, and I had this around my neck, I'd be playing, this would be the top head of the Okedo, and I'd be doing my swing G this way. So notice the left hand, you have to develop a lever action in your wrist, right? Do you see that? Okay, So that's why I say this is good practice. Even as simple as this is as an exercise, just to get that technique with the left hand. Okay, step one. Step two, okay, step two, we're going to do the reach across on the swing G. So every other left hand is going to be from the top to the bottom of the Okedo. When you move your left hand, make sure you arc this way. Okay, this is important down the road if you want to try to get some speed. You don't want to be doing this kind of thing, right? You'll just mess yourself up and get frustrated, and you won't be able to get this technique correct. Nice, low arch, right? Snapping the wrist on either side, right? Top or bottom. Okay, if I go back to my swing G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 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 4, and 1. Okay, what did I just do there? If you watched closely, one time when I was playing, I hit my first left hand beat on the top of the Okedo with my left, and then I reached to the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Okay? Other time, you can start with the reach. 1, so let's reach over on the and of 1, right? 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Okay? The other time I reached over on the and of 4. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Right? Okay, so that's also kind of important because you want to be able to start the left hand from either the bottom or the top. Okay? All right, so that's the basic hand motion. Okay? So practice that, first step. Second, which is what most of the time when you're hearing somebody soloing, this is what they're doing on the crossover. They're doing a triplet. This is why you have to know what a triplet is first before you try to do this. Okay? The triplet being this. Okay, or right, starting from the, again, either the top with my left or the bottom with my left. Okay, here's how you put yourself to the test. Swing G, then alternate the left on the swing G. Swing G, play the triplet. Okay, so let me demonstrate that for you. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Okay? So there you go. Simple, but important. Takes some time to get relaxed at it. Takes some time to get used to the left hand grip. Takes some time to get used to that lever action with your left. Okay? Takes some time to alternate smoothly from that 8-count swing with the downbeat, right? Then switching to the triplet accent, where really what you're doing is moving your hand on the triplet. Okay? Alternate back and forth. Have fun. Video 7 on a specific kata for Katsugi Okedo playing. See you on the next video.